Narayan Narayan. I am Anuradha and I bring to you the Pauranik Podcast, where you can listen to the stories of the Sanatan Values. In the famous district named Kausar, there is a holy city named Ayodhya. It has the distinction of being the capital of the most pious of Suryavanshi kings since the beginning. The capital was established by Maharaj Manu himself. Maharaj Dasharath was the king of this holy city. He was a Chakravarti emperor, a great scholar of the Vedas, and a far-sighted and a very brilliant person. So today in this story, we come to understand how Maharaj Dasharath was able to get Ramchandra ji as his son. So let's begin our Pauranik podcast for today. The truthful king who properly followed dharma, earth and calm used to take care of the great city of Ayodhya in the same way Indra takes care of his city of Amravati. All the people living in that beautiful city were religious, selfless and truthful. Seeing the immense splendor of Maharaj Dasharath, even the king of Yaksh, Kuber, would get tensed. And for everybody's information, Kuber is the financier of the Devatas. Imagine his splendor. King Dasharath had 3 wives whose names were Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kekai. They were an epitome of beauty, modesty and virtue, devoted to their husbands and a devotee of God. For a long time, King Dasharath did not have a son. His old age was due in a short period. One day, King Dasharath became very sad, for he did not have a son. His heart and mind were filled with guilt and anger. He then went to his Guru Vashisht, for solution of this problem. After reaching there, he bowed down before his Guru and his Guru's wife. When he attained solitude with his Guru, he requested, "O Lord, the main objective of accepting Grihast Dharma is to produce a capable son, one worthy to carry forward the tradition of the lineage. It is because the son, known as Putra, saves a man from a hell known as Put, that he is called a Putra. It is through the son that the offerings of the ancestors are made and the eternal tradition of the family is maintained. This also empowers the ancestors to protect us. Therefore, providing capable sons to the society is the supreme duty of the householder. To achieve this goal, I too married, not just once, but 3 times. Yet, my wishes still remain unfulfilled. My old age, the 4th quarter of life, has arrived. Now I only have your support and your grace. Gurudev, please kindly suggest some solution as soon as possible by which a suitable son can be got for the throne of Ayodhya and my wish can be fulfilled." Guru Vashisht said, "King, don't worry. Now very soon you will get sons as worthy as priceless gems." Rishi Shringi, son of Vibhandak Rishi, is a profound scholar of the Vedas. You call him and organize the Putreshti Yagna. You will definitely be well off. Accepting the orders of his Guru, Maharaj Dasharath called for Rishi Shringi. He was a very brilliant and an intellectual person. Shringi Rishi said, "Maharaj, I will perform a yagna called Putreshti through the mantras of the Atharva Veda, and that will get you a son." As per the orders of the Rishi, Maharaj Dasharath immediately made all the materials of the yagna available to the convenience of the Rishi. The brilliant Rishi started a yagna called the Putreshti with the aim of having a son and offered oblations in the fire as per Strita ritual. All the gods, the Siddhas, the Gandharvas and the Maharshis gathered in the yagna to take their respective shares as per the rituals. As soon as Shringi Rishi made the offering, Agnidev himself appeared from the Yagnakund in form of a huge man. Seeing his divine brilliance, everyone's eyes were dazzled. He looked at King Dasharath and said, "King, this is the kheer or the payasam prepared by the gods, which will give birth to a child. Accept this and distribute it amongst your eligible wives in equal portion. You will get 4 worthy sons from their wombs." Agnidev disappeared after giving the kheer to Maharaj Dasharath. After that, Maharaj Dasharath called his queens and distributed the kheer to everyone. Due to the influence of the prasad given by Agnidev, the 3 queens, Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kekai, became pregnant. From the day the Lord came into the womb of Kaushalya, the wealth of all the worlds seemed to accumulate in Ayodhya. Happiness and peace spread all around the kingdom. A part of God had also come into the wombs of Sumitra and Kekai. That is why all the queens started looking beautiful, gentle, and of sheer brilliance. At last, the time of waiting was about to be over. The stars, signs, planets, date and day all became favorable. Happiness was visible everywhere, because that was the divine time of the birth of Lord Sri Ram, who gives happiness to the entire world. It was the 9th day of Shukla Paksh of Chaitra Mas. It was the nakshatra of Punarvasu. Cool, slow and fragrant wind was blowing. The rivers became clean. All the gods appeared in the brilliant sky above. The Gandharvas were singing the praise of God. The Devas were praying to the God with folded hands, and flowers were showered from the sky. When the all Devas praised the Lord and went back to their respective abodes, then suddenly Kaushalyaji's room was filled with a divine light. Gradually, that beam of light shrank and came into the form of Lord Vishnu, adorned with Shankh, Chakra, Gada and Padma. That is a conch, his chakra, the mace and a lotus flower, and a garland of flowers. Kaushalya Amba kept looking at this wonderful form of the Lord. She did not even blink her eyes even once. Mother kept looking at this divine form for a long period of time. Then, regaining consciousness and folding both her hands, she started praying to the Lord and said, "O Lord, who is beyond the mind, the intellect and the senses, I do not know how to praise you. Saying Neti Neti, the Vedas get tired of describing your form. Yet they cannot match your grandeur. How can I, an innocent woman, even think of praising you? You are the ocean of compassion and the center of all virtues. It is your supreme grace that you love your devotees very much and have appeared for my welfare. Today I am blessed to see your divine form. Now wrap up your divine form and come to me in the form of a newborn baby and give me the joy of your childhood." Hearing the request of Kaushalya Amba, the Lord came in the form of a child and made the palace echo with his cries. What happened next? The maids spread the news of Kaushalya Amba giving birth to a son throughout Ayodhya. The people of Ayodhya rejoiced with joy. After hearing the news of a birth of a son, Maharaj Dasharath became immersed in Brahmanand. He immediately called the servants and ordered them to play the drums and call Guru Vashisht with due respect. Guru Vashisht performed the naming ceremony of the 4 princes in due course of time. He named Kaushalya Amba's son as Ram, Kekai Mata's son as Bharat, and Sumitra Mata's sons were named Lakshman and Shatrughan. And with all his forms, the Lord blessed Ayodhya.